Beautiful steel cap shoe kick. These are steel cap shoe kicks, which are martial arts from my been practicing, inventing and practicing. Inventing all combos, reels, so on and so forth. There's this kicking with steel cap shoes. That's right on the rib cage. Rib cage, X-sweep. Chief targets of the steel cap shoe fighting. Knees, shin bones, rib cage, liver, pretty much anywhere you hit. It's a bad place to get hit. This can break the ribs. These kicks. With steel cap shoes, you can get around the guard more easily. A normal white tie kick. If I kick with the shin bone and the arm is there, either like this, just hanging down, or like this, it takes power from the kick. Now with these, it's easier to hit like a sniper to specific target zones. You can break the ribs. You can really mess somebody up with these. This is steel cap shoe fighting, street fighting. This is martial arts for street fighting. Self-defense. So that's like the sternum ball. This is horizontal. I'm attacking right now. I can kick straight from the ground here, just straight up. Or I can raise the leg, and I sort of kick more like a pendulum from a checking position, which is how you block kicks. And I find it easier to be accurate and effective with the kicks if you raise the leg first. I put on a boxing timer. 6 times 3 minute rounds, 1 minute break. 6 times 3 minutes. That's a 6-punch combo. One minute break. "70 seconds left." I had to extend the break a little bit. Tape on a cover here. It came loose. Okay, there you go. One more minute. One sophomore. 3 more minutes. Full punch combo. Hitting hard fast. Put up this block after finishing. Shoulder will be breaking force. Now the 6. That's a 6-punch combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boxing, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. My punches sound like gunshots here. One, 2. Back hand, back fist, left hook, back fist, right hook. That's the second one. 1 minute break. That's 2 boxing rounds. This is a fasted state workout. People think you gotta eat all the time to have energy. I do almost fast, which means I don't eat more than once a day, fast 20 plus hours. So it's usually the easiest workout for me. This vitamin C water with B complex and creatine. Vitamin C water with B complex and creatine. 15 seconds left. So have a video up. 6 rounds, 3 minute rounds, 1 minute break. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's it, round 3, break 3. I use the shoulder as a target of uppercut because it's an open position to land with good effect. So typically if you fight somebody that knows how to fight especially, they are likely to maintain like good pose like this as the fighting. In fights, you see fights or boxing, you see people being down here a lot of time. If you look at my chin in a fighting stance, it ends up being right here. Also, less likely to throw an uppercut if the head is at this level. And if the head goes down here, that's more likely to throw the uppercut and land with good effect. So we're coming up on, it says break 3. So one, here we go, round 4. Push. And the first 3 punches is the start of the combat shot before the call. 2 straight punches, combat to lose the body. The first 3 punches that come. 1, 2, 3, left liver hook to the liver. Followed by an uppercut. Or like a, whatever this punch. See here. Beautiful. Hey. Elbow strike. My motherfucker. It takes more energy to go MMA, one tap kickbox. It's almost so hands. You. Stand switch wheel. Switch to southpaw. Mid step. Immediately commence jab with the right, and power punch with the left. This is stand switch wheel. Tap, tap, jab, jab. Orthodox. Punch, and simultaneously switch to the southpaw stance. Immediately after acquiring this new stance, commence jab with the right hand, and power punch with the left. As such. One minute break. Up. Yep. Zoom out. Okay. 6 rounds, motherfucker. Nothing is nothing. Most men couldn't do 30 seconds of fucking shadow ball for my gassing out. I just did 6 minutes. 6 rounds, 3-minute rounds. 1 minute break in between. In a faster state, which means a little easy when you get up to that. We have a lot of weak fucking pussy men in society now. Men in the 20s with all the indicators of low testosterone, the manliness hormone. Belly fat, bitch tits, dad bods in the 20s. Low energy, another sign of testosterone. So to see the power of a real man, like here Prochaska talked about, we live in a world full of pussy men. They're just doing a public service by showing a real powerful man. Physically powerful. Is how they're doing things. And apparently you don't have to be an athlete in training camp with all the advantages of pros and a training camp and a team and the UFC Performance Center and the money to spend on whatever gym equipment. Apparently just be a guy like me and do it. 6 rounds. You better believe I put that in the title after I'm finished. 6 boxing rounds or something like this. I keep it gangster. And why should I change that? Fuck you other niggas trying to change rap. And it ain't about chivalry. It's about dope lyrics and delivery. That's a song, okay? I got the power. I'm scared I might kill somebody if I hit him in the head. Or it don't have to have a career where you punch in the head 1,000 times. 1 to 10 max out punches will do the job. Give me brain damage. Look at this. Look at this power. It's not just the speed, it's the power. Here. From here, I'll show you the stance switch drill. I'll do the stance switch drill and some 1-1-2s. Jab, jab, power right. And then they'll do the stance switch drill. 1 from here, and I can throw from here to here. This is a boxing ball, doesn't look like a ball. And from here, my jaw is covered from hooks from the side. And I can go like this if I need to. And do all kinds of stuff. And also like this. Like all kinds of stuff. Now, from here, I'm covering my rib cage. If the guard on this right now, I'm covering my rib cage and the liver here. And if I have long enough arms, I don't have to have my head open. Okay. Some people have T-Rex arms. With me, I can cover all the way up to these cheekbones and all the way down to my hip at the same time. And I don't think that's really great. Okay. It's like if you don't have really short arms, but it's covered from here to the hip pretty much. Here. What I'm gonna do now, stance switch drill. Here's the 1-1-2 combo first. Jab, bang, bang, 2, rocket right, jab, jab, 2, 1-1-2, or 1-2. Here's the stance switch drill. 1-1-2, and I'm throwing the right and simultaneously switching my stance from orthodox to southpaw. And then I immediately commence jabbing with the right hand from the southpaw stance and power punch with the left. And I like to do that swiftly. So here's the stance switch drill. Which one you? Yeah. It's here. Do a few 1-1-2s first. And look at my left hand is going. This is boxing now. Bang. See, and the left arm goes here as soon as I throw the right. So it's this. Bang, bang, bang. It's the stance switch. Bang, 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 bang. and I'm doing a stand switch while throwing a punch. So I can break the rules because I'm a superhuman. Okay, like a superhero, perhaps, man. A superhuman. Like a meta-human. Which I can break all the rules of boxing. I can break all the rules of boxing. I don't know what these guys that need to watch videos like how to punch with power. Hey, I don't know how to punch with power. That's not just a claim like I make a video, I can punch hard. I got videos to prove this. Okay. So I don't have to do that. And as a matter of fact, I can break all the rules of boxing and be like, to throw a hard punch, a boxing coach there with not superhumans, but like mere mortals. Be like, well, you have the perfect dynamics to throw hard with a hook to the body. You have to bend this way, pivot on the foot, and turn the whole body to it. I can break the rules, bitch. I can throw arm punches from here and hit hard. I can hit hard just from here, just arm punching, without turning, without staying planted the whole time. See, I can hit hard just without turning my body, without rotating my upper body, lower body, without hitting the foot. I can hit hard enough, and you don't have to hit hard on this. See here. I did that before I go down on my knees on the ground. And that's so hard. Hooks. So, let's do the stance switch drill. And what I'm saying is, I can hit hard. I've seen videos after I've been doing the training where it's like a skill, like expert boxer can hit hard moving backwards. It's like, yeah, I've been doing that. I can hit hard moving in, out, back, here. I can hit moving away, I can hit hard moving in, out, down. I can hit with my both legs in the air, feet in the air, and I can say hit hard. So the stance switch that I do, I go from here, bang, bang, jab, 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 jab. As I throw the right, I'm launching myself into the air and switching the stance at the same time. And then immediately begin jabbing from this Newfound position, and power punching with the left side, which is the opposite way what I normally do it. So this is normal stance. Jab, jab, power right, okay. Now, here's the stance switch drill. Then, I've already switched the stance. Mid connection. So as I'm connecting this, another way to do it is to switch the stance and then forward that. But I like to do it simultaneously, where I'm landing the punch, and when I'm landing the punch, my stance is switched. So it goes like this. Tap, tap. Two, I switch the stance. Begin jabbing with the right. And power punching with the left. Ain't nothing to it. This guy just on the video, produce the athlete, did 5 rounds in a day. Nobody does 5 rounds. I just did 6 rounds, bitch. Okay. And I have been in training camp for UFC fight. And it ain't about chivalry, it's about don't punch the delivery. Keep up, I'm too fast. Lightning. Unser Blitzkrieg. Jawohl. Still capture kicks. Re-break it. Can I break the fucking green bitch? break your fucking kneecap. And that can't be replaced. Not easily. You know, I'm a Christian boy in the war. I'm a torn video with gang stalker torn videos, which is secret deep state persecution program. I've been told for more than 10 years. And that has given me permanent damage. They've destroyed my life. They worked to destroy my life. And they attacked my body. Gang stalking is not just psychological warfare. I have a permanent damage to my right leg. And I'm an athlete. And I'm able to glorify God with my speed and athleticism. So they shot me in the right leg with a dart gun for years. And more than 3 years after this happened, which may be an assassination attempt, search CIA dart gun. I got hit in the right leg with that. And more than 3 years ago. And I still have a numb spot, permanent damage to my right calf from that. I've been sprayed with chemicals, food poison, all kinds of shit. To try to make me have accidents. So I have experiential knowledge with life-changing injuries. This point will also give you brain damage. Let's shift to the head. I don't warm up typically before my training sessions. Even when stiff and outstretched, I don't do stretching. So I can connect to the head with the steel cap shoes. Here. This kick, uppercut kick. I call this uppercut kick. Because I'm connecting under the chin. Now, being warmed up and walked around a little bit. It's easy to connect from the side. But I was right here from the side. Yeah, so I'm a Christian. Persecuted Christian called the video. Some people can say that there are government agents against office, against persecution by the social life. Against office, we are planning against somebody else's view. I've been talking about the heck of this. We have to pull up there. Now, a lot of times, there'd be a strong smell of perfume that's on the road, either from the neighbor's bathroom, the lower, the central canyon, or this door built sometimes. And there'd be a strong smell of perfume. I have this belt, it's a quick release belt, I like it. I might keep doing this in training levels. It's called challenges. Where it's 5 minutes, 5, maybe next time I'll try to find it 5 minutes. This was 6, 3 minutes. Yeah, so GameStop, the policy is real. Government GameStop. I'm a part of GameStop, which is secret persecution for me. But one of these people, there's all these people that act like all these people. Actually, that's directly speaking to treat the world. That's there's all these people that see. A lot of times that's on the wrong side. There's all these people that do it on the wrong side. Especially when everyone's not going to. Most of the time I see it actually there.
mankind in New York, I think. I don't have to walk of course, and then she has like a last one section. So people feel like the ones and have people work the food streets. And so after a while, you have a small number of stops and then talks. This the attack of the Congress, the public school political speech was like, I'm gonna treat it like a barn for the greater good, to save the children, cook with it. I'm gonna treat it like a cockroach. I'm gonna follow him to the dentist and the supermarket, everywhere, like this type of stuff. And it's like another time to go to Mexico and start conversations with other people. So yeah, what is gang stalking? Gang stalking is a secret persecution program. What does that mean? It's the program where to persecute people, follow people, harass people, online and real life. And it's not just harassment. The target is not being a harassment. A big part is what's called narcissistic targets in these tactics. Like subtle narcissistic, subtle targeting, gaslighting, a lot of veiled communication and subtle stuff. So it's basically subtle harassment to be targeted online in real life. And stalking is part of it, hence the term gang stalking, which is a group of actually gang, like a bunch of people that show up repeatedly. When you're out in town, these people show up around with our agents for the program. So every time I goes outside, if it's on your balcony, or 5 minute walk, or to a city, you go downtown, you go to the library, the supermarket, there's going to be people that appear where you are, that are agents for the program. They're instructed by the handler to carry out talk, subtle talk. It means things that you can tell you being harassed, but other people can't do that. It's subtle. And I've been told with this gang stalking persecution program for more than a decade now. And I'm not crazy, okay? I'm not fucking crazy. But they want people to think I'm crazy. So I'm the total secret persecution for gang stalking. I've been told more than 10 years what is gang stalking. It's a persecution program. People are recruited, put out to target mental and physical. Part and part of the secret is sprayed with chemicals outside, where they have cars that have a forward device. And as the drive past you, they can push a button and it's like a perfume, like an aerosol, like a cloud of gas, like a chemical on you. And, okay, that's one of the talk tactics. Some of the hurt or for gang stalkers or in a car, if you're outside walking in the back past with cars and then spray you or something. And you might not even be able to tell because it's like a gas more than a liquid jet. Okay? I've been shocked. I've had agents on the program on foot have over spike bags in the hand walk past me and I have people with a chemical or something similar. I've also caught them trying to spread powders in the supermarket because I got a good fish out there. They can poison food, that's also what I call it, food poisoning. Either by getting inside the toilet's home the toilet's away and hopefully the fish poison the food or contaminate the environment with chemicals. Or in the supermarket, like we said, there's a store at the supermarket frequently. A lot of times they'll have store workers, so you know, like at least one. And we don't have to get into details how they do it, but that's what it's called that they can actually put poison food items in the supermarket shelves. And if you get good at not picking things up poison, make it hard for the poison, what they can do, I've noticed is that if you have a cart here or on the floor, they have a curve like looks like a fan, they roll up like a paper, and then it goes past your cart and dump some powder, which could be a chemical, it could be microtoxins, it could be heavy metal dust, whatever. But it's like something that they put on. So it's like it's really bizarre. Now I'm strong enough to be able to have survivors, even though I support one of Christians. Really. So, and I'm not going to stop speaking out. They try to take out the field. And I'm a fearless warrior, I'm a Christian warrior, and a coach. And yes, it's dangerous to speak out. But I'm going to keep speaking out, even if it's dangerous, and it'd be more likely to try to take me out. So, I'm going to keep speaking out. I'm not going to enable this. I'm going to keep working through systems with this satanic constitution.
Every time I go to the supermarket, I get harassed. These people are sending them. And there's going to be some people that time me because they're very sophisticated. So when I arrive in the supermarket, they have people there. And how they're experiencing rhetoric like this? Well, they are skits and street theater probably. Skits and street theater. And subtle visuals. So part of the target is sensitization as well, which means they establish a pattern where they start having fine monkeys use a certain word rounding or wear a certain color pattern. It could be like a yellow hat and green pants. And after a while, you notice the pattern. Now they can keep using the pattern, like yellow hat, head covering, green pants, to keep making notice that here's a fine monkey head to make you feel harassed. With something that's subtle. Because other people don't have awareness to your personal experience, which means they haven't seen like all the other days that someone shows up with you with this outfit, like yellow hat and green pants. And what they tell the people is I'm a pedophile in this area. Like from my research and experiences what I tell people, that talks of pedophiles for great to save the children, put the children together. Now who runs this program is the deep state of right next to now. This is who runs this program. So everyone support. It's like every time I see some Swedish news about pedo caught after like 6 years of trying to hook up with children for this, they were never told the pedo thing. Or like somebody that gets caught after like murdering a wife or something like this. They were never told pedo. Like, anytime I see something in the news where it's like for example, I read a news story in Sweden, and it was about like some kind of white power skinhead type of guy, some huge guy in bodybuilder, and he had beaten like his girlfriend and gone to prison for it. And then the prison guards, like arresting officers, were like, "It's like we need to keep an eye on this guy for what like he's gonna be reoffended." There was like people in prison like think he's gonna do something again to put somebody like this once he gets out. So that's like in government work, like this guy's gonna be offended and not heard something get locked up again. And later on, he gets caught for beating his girlfriend to death with her. Okay, because she had cheated with a black man. Okay, but, it was his motivation. When he was arrested, it's like, why did you do that? She slept with a Greek N-word. Okay. So, and it's like, oh, he wasn't a tournament video. So it's like the drinking game. It's like the worst type of criminals that are real pedos have gotten caught for like sexual crimes before or out of society, and then it's like they do something again and get locked up. It's like they were never a total individual thing. Okay. By me, a Christian evangelical Christian southerner who's in the know about deep state conspiracies like 9/11 and work to teach the masses how the deep state work to control the poster by the children with the shampoo, soft, and high sugar diet and everything else. I'm a talking deal. Okay. So I'm not going to start speaking out about this. So yeah, gang stalking is real. Gang stalking on videos is real. It's a secret persecution program, and it's reminiscent of Sursetsen. It's Sursetsen for the German campaign in the 70s. It's reminiscent of the Sursetsen for the German campaign in the 70s and 80s. There's physical targets and local targets. So here's what we need to know. Most TIs are fakes, okay? And most of the info you find, it's really hard to find real TIs to speak the truth about this. It's really hard to find videos, websites, blogs, the truth of targeting. So it's a control community, and it's like counterintelligence. It's like the opposition community is ran by the terms. So in my estimation, 9 out of 10 online
targeting videos. People, YouTube channels, people posting on Quora, Facebook, whatever, about game stalking. They have social media posts, videos or text about game stalking. Claim to be a TI and talk about game stalking. 9 out of 10 online TIs are fakes. Work for the program, kind of compensate things. So there's just like the program has people that have a job to be perks and rest people that claim to be TIs. They also have people that have a job to be fake TIs online. Okay? And so remember, quick maths. 9 out of 10 online TIs are fake. 9 out of 10 fakes crazy talk. The crazy talk is the way. What do I mean by that? Well, 9 out of 10 fake TIs crazy talk. 9 out of 10 TIs, 900 out of 1,000 are fakes. 9 out of 10 fakes crazy talk. So that gives them more. And if somebody's crazy talking, even as used for idiot would be rare, they're part of the problem. They help the count gains on. So, crazy talk. What do I mean by that? People talk about V2K, being part of the problem. Ornament, remote, brain chips, flat earth, space utilities, brain reading satellites, okay? Like this kind of stuff. Directed energy weapons, electronic harassment, electronic targeting, stable waves, microwave radio assault, EMF weapons. Like this type of bullshit is what the fake crazy talk is. So 9 out of 10 online TIs are fakes, 9 out of 10 fakes are crazy talk. And they engage in one form of crazy talk or another. You also have spiritual crazy talks like Seth Daddy or Descent, who mostly use spiritual crazy talk. And here's the beauty, because they know that it's like one of the things that the TI discovers initially is that they're being spied on. Because part of narcissistic abuse tactics, they spy on it 24/7. You go to the supermarket, and one of the harassment tactics is they'll have flying monkeys, like period, reference, mirror, something you said on the phone earlier today, or something you search on Google, or documentary watching, or something like that. Or like a song that's been in MP3 or something. Then we have somebody reference it without a problem because it's pattern. So it's part of making rest. Now other people, notice that makes sense. Other people can't tell that you're being harassed because if I enter Elisha, I'm home right now. I have an MP3 or I listen to a song on Bluetooth, and it's my theme song, Bee Gees Stay Alive. I'm staying alive. It's on my headphones, it's not the names of it. And it's like, I gotta go outside. And I go outside here. And they have somebody come out here. They already know it's an agent from before. Who like, stay alive. They're like singing that song. See? And it's like a song that I listened to less than 30 minutes ago. And once you notice the first time, you're gonna keep doing it. That becomes part of your life now. It's like you're out in public and people reference something you did or said in private. And since other people they're not privy to your personal experience, you can tell you're being harassed, but other people that didn't hear your phone call can't tell that the stranger is referencing the phone call that you had before or the song is. So that's one of the sound target factors. I don't know. That's a swell perfume. Yeah, so beware of that. Most online TI so-called are fake. Crazy talkers. If you want to choose about games, I'm the most valuable person to listen to about King's Talk, by the way. There's nobody as valuable as I am to the TI community or truthers looking to learn the truth about this conspiracy. And the general public, I'm extremely valuable there too. Because, first of all, I'm rare by being a real TI one. I'm rare by knowing the truth on game stalking and not being confused. How do they spy on us? Oh, they read more, and a lot of TIs have believe or have believed on the crazy stalking confused. I know what they told me is what is not. So just the fact that I can give the truth on the game stalking. Secondly, so I'm a real TI knowing the truth about targeting, which is valuable. Here's what I do too. I also teach solutions to TI problems, like how to reduce stress, anxiety, how to lower inflammation in the body, how to make yourself take less damage from poisons that probably attack with chemical toxins and other toxins.
how to stop the program from being able to achieve covert entry into premises, private quarters, which means sneak inside a home right away. As things like this. So we gotta finish up.